How you doing, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to M.A.D Reactions. Thanks for joining me. So look, got a great channel for you to check out of me today. Right, I have not done these before, and to be fair, I've only not long noticed them, to be honest. And I'll tell you what though, I'm bloody pleased I have done, because they're an amazing looking channel. Seriously, proper naughty. So look, check them out. It's called That Is Impossible. Honest to God, their content looks absolutely bonkers, like proper bonkers. So please, if you haven't already, please go and check them out. That Is Impossible. Honestly. That's the name of it. That Is Impossible. So please go and check them out. Subscribe to his channel. Leave notifications on. Then bang, you're in the loop. Yeah? Lovely jubbly. Also, please subscribe to us if you haven't already. It's all free. And then you become part of this crazy asylum where we're all bloody start raving mad. Yeah? And yeah, it does exactly what it says on the tin. We certainly do. So look, let's check this out, because these videos, right, this today is no way videos are too freaky. These videos are just, these encounters and what we're going to show you is nuts, right? So it's this unexplained craziness. I can't explain it, so we'll let him try to, all right? You ready for this? This looks crazy. Absolutely bloody mental. Right, let's have some of this. That's impossible. I hope so. It don't look like it, honestly. It looks bloody bonkers.
Now just imagine going outside on a sunny day, expecting to see beautiful clouds and clear blue skies, but the first thing you see when you look up is something you can't even begin to explain. It looks like a cloud, but it's not. It's like the Matrix is somewhat broken. This is exactly what happened on June 5th, somewhere in Georgia, with an internet user named Sam778. This is what happened.
Explain what I'm seeing. What the... There's a bird, definitely a bird. Saw the bird. No, seriously. Let's try and be serious.
What was that, bro? I don't know if it'll do it again. Or if I'm tripping, I don't know.
What the bloody hell?
It was like a... Oh my god,
Yeah,
what was
yeah,
that?
look at that.
What the heck, bro?
What appears to be a bright streak of light can be seen moving around within the clouds. And whatever this thing was, Sam had caught it on camera.
Oh my
Intrigued,
God.
he posted the video with the intention of finding out if what he had seen was possibly some sort of alien-like phenomena. Now, even though it does look otherworldly, this is a phenomenon known as a ground flash.
Okay.
One of the main theories is that this phenomenon is caused by rapid realignment of ice crystals due to shifting electric fields, often linked to nearby thunderstorms.
But realistically, if you saw that in the sky, you'd shit yourself. Or you'd think, that's it. It's all over. It's all over. They're coming.
And taking a quick look at this video, we can clearly hear a thunderstorm approaching.
What am I seeing?
Nothing strange about that, right?
Bloody hell, mate.
Wrong. The first documented ground flash was described in the Monthly Review in 1885. Years go by, and in 1971 it was mentioned once more in Nature magazine. Fast forward to 2009, and a sudden boom of ground flash videos on YouTube, and that's basically it.
I've never heard
In general, there are very few records of it even existing.
I've never heard of that. If anyone's ever heard of that, let me know. Come on. I mean, look at that. That is
This and many other factors leads many people to believe that ground flashes are far more mysterious than we think.
Yeah. Yeah.
In one specific video, we can see why some people think this phenomenon is somehow linked to the apparitions of plasma beings or angelic beings in the sky.
I mean, let's have it right. If we really actually saw that with no messing about.
Check this out.
Bloody
Oh my
hell.
goodness.
I think it's an apocalypse. You know what I mean?
What the hell?
Jesus.
There are quite a few videos out there, but the phenomenon is really rare, and to this day, no one actually knows why it happens, or no one can actually predict when it will. which makes this a rather fascinating phenomenon. But I want to know what you think. What actually causes this, and why almost no mentions of it existing before 2009?
Never heard of it. Never. I reckon it's just the old government telling us, yeah, it's nothing to worry about. Go on. I reckon.
On January 2018 at around 1:30 in the morning, hundreds of trees simply snapped in half in a 1 mile radius in Lake Quinault, Washington. No storm, no microburst, no wind.
It was a huge, ginormous mole. It's a mole, I bet you. Tunneling along, knocking all the trees down. Huge mole, a massive molezo.
Nothing that could explain why hundreds of trees simply snapped in half, as if something took them down real quick. To this day, there is no official explanation to what really happened, and theories range from really old trees, animals running down the hill, or even aliens and UFOs.
Or a big mole.
What the f***, dude?
While
It's a shiny backed mole. They're in the
researching this phenomenon, I found out that this is not something that happens often, but it has happened in the past. On the morning of June 30th in 1908 in Siberia, millions of trees were found snapped in half in what is known today as the Tunguska event. To this day, the official explanation is that an atmospheric burst was caused by a meteor causing the trees to snap in half, but this is just a theory. And just a few days ago, something really bizarre happened.
I never heard wind like that. It felt like it was a downdraft.
Every last one of the light poles.
Holy shit! Bloody hell! That must have been a thunderstorm.
On July 1st, hundreds of power lines were snapped in half, trees were completely and perfectly uprooted, and thousands of people were left without energy.
Las Vegas. We are on Tropicana in front of the Walmart. Every last one of the light poles, the electricity poles are down. This goes for miles. We ain't got no power. I don't know what the hell is going on. This goes for miles, y'all.
Now, the official explanation is that a sudden dry microburst swept through Las Vegas. Experts say that this is a rare atmospheric phenomenon caused by wind gusts of up to 70 miles per hour. Nothing strange about that, right? Well, wrong.
Oh my god!
For many of the people who witnessed it, the precision and quickness of the event felt very much unnatural.
I recorded that whole thing.
You know, realistically, if you was there, you'd be putting your thing down when if you had winds like that coming on.
And in some cases, it actually looked more like an earthquake than a gust of wind.
Shit! Bloody hell!
Now, as you can imagine, it didn't take long before the internet was completely taken over by theories of what really happened that day. While some think that this is just a natural event, and it could be, most felt as if there was something unnatural about it.
A strong wind, must have. Well, where else could, seriously, it must have been just a strong wind. But no, there. So that's what I was thinking. It's strange how the power lines had gone down, but no trees, no nothing else. I was looking at that when I was looking at the pictures. I was thinking, some of them trees, although some of them trees had gone up, hadn't they? They had been pushed over. You see, I mean, to push them out the ground like that, that has got to be some seriously strong bastard wind, isn't it? Do you reckon? Seriously. I mean, look.
All the way out.
Bloody hell.
Big as hell. Boy, this is crazy.
But surely, right? Again, also, yeah. If the strong was that wind, if the wind was that strong, wouldn't it have just snapped the tree and not actually uprooted it, sort of thing, you know?
Ground in the
Weird. Bloody weird.
Shook the ground.
So I decided to dig deeper, and the first thing I noticed is that most of the videos looked like something out of a Stranger Things episode.
Yeah.
Houses,
Yeah.
buildings, and structures were fully intact.
look at
There were no
them.
debris or leaves on the ground. Just perfectly
But that one
uprooted trees
snapped.
and power
Completely
lines
snapped.
snapped in half. Strange, isn't it? But it gets even stranger after a Twitter user posted a video in which we can see the power lines going down, but apparently no wind. So what's going on here?
Yeah, but surely wouldn't it?
Checking vent to sky,
No.
there is wind.
Wouldn't that be like when once one's gone down and another one, sort of like the weight of them lines? It's going to be like a dominoes rally, isn't it? Wouldn't you thought? You know, if it was just one, maybe not. But maybe if you've got the two or the three, you've got a lot of power in you of that going down. So could have been just a dominoes rally effect. I don't know. Maybe I'm just talking.
On that specific day, but nothing like 70 mph as suggested. In some videos, we can see the 5-minute
that's
burst,
strong,
and it looks
man.
strong. But there's also something that caught a lot of people's attention. In this specific footage, leaves are completely still, while trees are shaking. In other videos, we can see similar things.
Rain in here, sunny there. Rain in here. Look at the wind in that though, yeah? And look at the bloody blue bin just staying there. Here, sunny there.
This and many other
What was that? What the bloody hell was that? That don't look like a cloud, does it? Rainy here. That's just crazy.
This
Crazy.
and many other factors led several people to think that the wind might have been either directed or artificially caused. But by what?
Hold on. Hold on. They want us to believe that a dust storm in Vegas caused all of that damage out of nowhere.
dust
To
storm?
me, what it looks like anyways, okay, is like the equivalent of like a crop circle. Like a crop circle, but in the streets with power lines and poles. That's literally what it looks like.
Could it be that
Crop circles. God, I tell you what, you want to know anything about crop circles, check out Casper's site. He's got some wicked content about crop circles. Brilliant.
this phenomenon was caused by some sort of unknown or advanced technology? Researching more of this topic, I found out that a week prior to this event, something massive happened all over the US.
So we've had a mass UFO sighting here in the United States, today being Thursday, June 26th.
It all starts with a massive fireball that was seen all over Georgia and South Carolina on
Wow.
June 26th. Fireball was first seen above the town of Oxford in Georgia, moving southwest at about 30,000 miles per hour. That same week, many other sightings happened all over the US.
I'm recording. Oh my god, I can't believe I'm getting this on video. Wait, what? I had over 60.
You can't see it, but there's like a reflective ball
Oh, look at that. Look at that.
spinning. And
They've been noticed all over the world. I've seen loads of videos from all over the world, seriously, all over the planet. UFO, baby. You gotta believe.
flying. What the is that, bruh?
Gotta believe, man.
In some of these
Course
videos,
there
choppers
is.
can be seen.
Look at him with a chopper. So if I was in that helicopter, I'd be like that. So if it was there, I'd be like that. I'd be like, with a microphone, one of them big you know, I'd be well nosy.
Flying close by to these things, whatever they are.
Man, look at that. Look at it
Never seen something like this. There's like tens of
There's loads of
thousands
them.
of these reflective objects in the air. I thought they were birds at first, but looking closer, it's literally just these reflective objects.
I'd love to experience something like that. I would absolutely.
And in one specific
love it.
video recorded
Love it.
15 days ago,
Love,
we can see what
love
appears
it.
to be a massive object hovering above the woods in Seven Lakes, New York.
I wouldn't be able to help myself. I'd be running down the hill. Honestly, I would be, don't do it, no, I'm doing it. I'm going to go for it. I would. Wouldn't you? Who else wouldn't do that? Seriously, though, be honest with yourself. If you were just walking along, walking with a dog and your missus, or just walking along without no missus and no dog, right? And you just looked. You would, wouldn't you? You'd be gone. You'd be gone. Phone up, ready, recording. Me, spaceship. Me, spaceship. You would, wouldn't you? Put that on the 9 o'clock bloody news, John.
Just floating.
What? Yeah, I'm straight down there. Straight down there.
Now, I'm not exactly sure if these sightings have anything to do with what happened in Vegas. What I do know is that it's a bit of a coincidence that on June 26th, a massive fireball is seen flying southwest, possibly at the same direction of Las Vegas, and then a few days later, Vegas is hit with a massive anomaly.
Yeah.
Could it be that we're looking at the possibility of one of these massive fireballs flying over Vegas and causing an atmospheric burst just like in 1908? Or is it just a coincidence? I mean, this time of year, the weather can get a bit crazy, and in Ventusky or any weather app, you'll see that it was windy that day in Vegas. Nothing like 70 miles per hour, but still, it could just be a natural phenomenon. But I'm not too sure, and it seems most people aren't either. So I want to know your take. Are we looking at an unexplained phenomenon, aliens or UFOs, or just a natural phenomenon?
I mean, they're not just gonna fall out of the ground, are they? Let's have it right. Them trees, I mean, you know, they've probably been there a long bloody time, you know, quite a long time. So to be uprooted like that and actually not have the actual stem of the tree, because if you saw some of them trees, some of them weren't as thick as the others. You know what I mean? So if you was strong enough and you could pull it out of the ground, imagine, right? It's going to take some seriously bloody strength to take that out of the ground, with the roots as well, bringing up the concrete as well, and not have the actual tree stem snap. It's like, I don't know, it's like a pull from the base. Do you understand? Do you know what I mean? I know what I mean. It probably don't make no sense at all, but you probably do.
What's your take?
I just think it's nuts. Absolutely bonkers. That's Mother Nature.
On May 24th, a YouTube channel known as Colorado River Expedition set out for one more of their rafting adventures in the upper Colorado River between Rancho Del Rio and Pump House. It was a beautiful day, and since they'd been rafting for quite a while, they decided to pull over to grill some burgers and enjoy the weather. Everything was going as planned until one of their team members spots what he thinks is a bear at first. But things are about to get really strange, really quick. This is what they caught on camera.
You are joking me. Come on, that's just John in a bloody outfit, mate.
Logan and his team capture footage of what appears to be an upright, tall, humanoid figure walking in the distance. And if we slow-mo and replay the video a couple of times, it becomes quite clear that whatever this thing is, it's not a bear.
It certainly ain't a Bigfoot either, mate.
Thinking that maybe this could be clear footage of Bigfoot, they upload it to social media and immediately get loads of views. But they also get a lot of backlash. So a couple of days later, Logan responds to the backlash and explains how they have more footage.
I need to kind of explain what happened with this Bigfoot video. I want you guys to understand where we were. So we were floating the upper Colorado River. That's between Pump House and Rancho Del Rio. We pulled over about, I would say it's about 40 yards downstream of Bench 3, and we just started grilling burgers, we were eating watermelon, we were just hanging out, enjoying the weather. Well, someone in the group pointed up the side of the mountain and yelled, "Bear!" But it wasn't a bear. This thing was upright. It was huge. It was moving fast. You guys, it was incredible. Now, one of our guests They sent us some video this morning. I haven't had a chance to look at it. It's still sitting in my inbox. But whatever it is, I'm dropping it today on Instagram.
So as promised, that same day, he uploaded a longer video recorded by one of his guests. Pay very close attention.
You're not moving like a man. Oh my goodness. Guys, come look at the phone. You can see it.
In the very beginning of the video, we can hear his guests discussing how they think this could be a bear, but how it doesn't look like one.
You're not moving like a man. Oh my goodness. Guys, come look at the phone. You can see it.
And they're
That's a person in a suit, isn't it? You can tell. You got me on camera? Hey, you got me on camera? Take your sunglasses off. Oh shit. He's got shades on.
There's a specific moment in the video where we can see how tall this thing is compared to the trees. Whatever this thing is, it looks pretty big. Looking at the boulders and the trees around it, it seems as if this thing is at least 7 feet tall, but I could be wrong. What's really strange about it all is that we can clearly see the moment this thing realizes it's being observed or recorded.
See how quickly he moves. Look. I love it. I love it. And in the meantime, while he's acting like that, trying to do a blag on the camera, a real one comes behind him. What are you fucking doing on my fucking...
Now, even though some people think that this is possibly a
shits himself, jumps up, jumps out of his suit and legs it.
Person in a suit, and it could be, if we take a look at Bigfoot sightings in the United States,
Bloody
there seems
hell.
to be a bunch of them in this specific region.
Bloody hell, look how many there is.
Not only that, it's something that goes back hundreds of years, where the native tribes talk about how they saw these.
Look. What are we doing?
Something that goes back hundreds.
Look, that is why they call him Bigfoot. Look at this. Look at them feet. Bigfoot. Yeah. Yeah. What the bloody hell is that? So yeah, now we know why it was called Bigfoot.
Of years, where the native tribes talk about how they.
And that's his cousin, that one there. Look.
He saw these creatures.
Shit, now where's he gone? Look.
It's
Hang on,
of years
Bigfoot.
where the native.
That's his cousin, Big Thumb. Big Thumb.
Native tribes talk about how they saw these creatures.
As we were reeling it back in because we started to get cold, one of the kids, he looked this way. He looked down the road and he said, Who's that guy watching us? Whoever it was, he was really big. He was tall. He looked kind of hairy. He had no neck. His neck was really short like that. And he seemed like he had really long arms. Because he would stand there and watch us, and every now and then he'd lean over like this. And then he'd stand back up and watch us.
And there's also the fact there's tons of video evidence, such as this video recorded by the Track Planner YouTube channel.
Oh, just the one with the trees moving. This is nuts. I hope it is.
He was flying over northern Utah to capture stock footage for his videos when all of a sudden a stick or whatever this thing is flies by pretty quick, as if something threw it at him. But what could be so strong to throw something like that at a drone?
Look at that. Look at bloody spear.
And then there's countless videos of supposed encounters with the unique ad 11,000 on Reddit. A man comes face to face with what he believes to be Bigfoot.
No. Oh shit. Could you imagine though, jokes aside, right? Jokes aside, could you imagine, like, you know, all the jokes and the blah 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 that we've heard over the years or however long, do you know what I mean? How many people in suits and blah blah blah. But could you imagine just sitting there, turning around and actually really seeing a big fucking foot? Oh my god. Wow. He's clocked you, mate. He's seen you. Or is that just...
Are you joking right now?
Mate, see that? No, mate, I wouldn't hang about.
Being that the video was recorded late at night, the quality isn't that good, but there's something that caught my attention and not just my attention. The creature seems to have eye shine, and we all know that humans don't have that kind of eye shine at night. So whatever this thing is, it's big, it's furry, and it left a unique ad 11,000 frozen in fear. There are countless videos like this one, and it's really hard to tell if they're fake.
I've seen this one, yeah, you just... The thing is, right, as I've said before, like, if someone actually, you did really catch something real, it really was, no blagging, no messing about, you had your bloody camera out, and it just so happened you caught something on camera. Do you know what I mean? Like, it really did happen. No one would believe you. You know, especially like something like that, you think, yeah, all right, whatever. But how do you know? How do you know that it really is real? Do you know what I mean? Like,
or not. But being that there are reports from all over the US, Canada, and other countries like Russia, it seems as if this creature could have existed somewhere in the past, and maybe still exists today.
And if you saw it that close, I'm pretty damn sure of it, mate. It'd be chasing after you. Because I certainly wouldn't be filming it. If I don't give a shit, you wouldn't be stood there that close. Because they catch you. Catch up with it quick. What are you doing?
The question is, where does it hide? Is it underground? Caves? Is it interdimensional, like some believe?
Oh, this is wicked. Look at that. Look. What the bloody hell's that?
Whatever these things are, they're still out there somewhere hiding from us. And it's possible that Logan and his team actually caught this thing off guard in the upper Colorado River.
Mental, eh? Mental.
On June 26th, something really bizarre took place in the city of Pembroke, Massachusetts. Moments before the sunset, a huge and silent object swooshes over the town. Something that at first looks like a helicopter or a plane, but isn't. Colleen McCormack, who was at her backyard enjoying the sunset, captured it on camera, and moments after posting it to social media, it was aired on television. What is this thing? Is it one of those New Jersey drones, and are they back? Not even a day goes by and people all across the United States start hearing what at first sounds like fireworks.
What are these loud booms happening in New York City right now? It ain't no fireworks. What is... Somebody let me know.
The same weird sounds that were in New York are now in Dallas, Texas.
It wasn't just in New York City. People all across the country started hearing these mysterious booming sounds.
If anyone's ever heard anything like this, wherever you are in the world, yeah, if you heard anything crazy up in your skies, you know, from wherever you are, let me know. If you got your own little story to tell, let me know. That'd be jubbly.
Who else in Atlanta is witnessing this right now?
It was something that was creeping loads of people out because it sounded like fireworks, but there was something eerie about it.
that's fireworks over there, but what the?
That's just bonkers.
Get the out of here. There ain't no firework. Oh my God. What? We don't live in Vegas. That's not.
Whatever this is, it always sounds like it's close by, but we never get to see any fireworks.
It would make you panic, wouldn't it? If you was actually sitting there indoors watching the TV or doing whatever you were doing, no matter what you were doing, wherever you are, you know? And you looked up and you couldn't see anything and you just constantly hearing the noises, you think, hang on bloody about a minute, where's bloody War of the Worlds or something, you know?
And in some cases, a droning sound can be heard in the background. But in one specific video recorded on June 28th in Atlanta, we can hear how it doesn't sound anything like fireworks. It actually sounds like something else. And this is where things take a really strange turn. Check this out.
Because it sounds like something is swooshing through the sky, like, and then you hear the boom, 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 boom. And it doesn't sound like fireworks, because when fireworks swoosh through the sky, it's more of a like that. But y'all,
bloody hell.
Y'all hear this?
Whatever was going on in the sky, this is definitely not fireworks, and Koju was lucky or maybe unlucky enough to actually capture this phenomena on camera.
Y'all, what the is this? This sounds like a war happening.
Completely creeped out, Koju and many other.
What the bloody hell was that? That's weird.
Most people suggested that this was some sort of alien-like Star Wars that could be happening somewhere in the sky.
Ah, yeah.
Others stated that this is possibly a Skyquake, an unexplained phenomenon that happens from time to time. And the most plausible explanation, that maybe this is a military readiness drill that's happening somewhere nearby. However, Koju and many others stated that they don't live nearby any military bases, so if that's not it, what's going on? Doing a quick search, I quickly found out that this wasn't the only strange or unexplained thing happening that month. On June 21st, a family was recording the beautiful scenery somewhere in Caples Lake in California, when all of a sudden this happens.
That is so weird.
Did you see that?
What was that?
Every time she would try to rest her phone on a rock to record the lake, her phone would vibrate and emit a strange buzzing sound. Something that normally phones don't do.
Thing is though, I have seen so much content about certain stuff coming in and out of the oceans. I think you know what I'm talking about. What I'm going to do is I'm going to try and find a good video that we can watch one together and actually go through it, debate what we think. Because, you know, as a lot of people say, we've put a man on the moon, yeah? But we haven't gone to the bottom of the ocean, you know? All these years we've been looking up. Yeah, fair enough, they could be. But, you know what I mean? All these years everyone's been looking up like that. Looking up, looking for aliens, looking for UFOs or bloody whatever else, you know. Stuff that's not human. You know, you've been looking like that. No one's been looking in the oceans for that sort of stuff. I'm telling you. There's a bloody good point to that. I'm telling you, there's got to be.
Now, being that this is a brand new iPhone 16, this is most likely not a problem with the camera stabilizer. Strange, isn't it?
Weird. Bloody weird. I do love the ocean.
But here's where things get even stranger.
I do love the ocean.
That same afternoon, just a few miles away in Lake Tahoe, an unusual phenomenon took place. Something so unusual that it took over all media outlets that night.
A freak storm causes chaos on the usually tranquil Lake Tahoe.
In a matter of minutes, and like something out of a sci-fi movie, Lake Tahoe's weather changes from sunny to this.
It's turned pretty dangerous in a matter of moments.
In the midst of the chaos, it snows in June.
What?
Snowing?
It didn't take long before people were trying to connect these.
Snowing in June. See, that is what I'm telling you. All them space stations and stuff, the government are giving us they're making the weather. I'm telling you, they're making this stuff happen.
It's mysterious phenomena that all happened that
Yeah.
same week.
That's what
The frequency glitch in Caples Lake.
Definitely.
And just a few miles away in Lake Tahoe, the freak weather. Then
I mean,
a few
look at
days
that.
later, a drone-like object swooshes by, and people all over the US start hearing booming sounds in the sky. It could just be a huge coincidence, and it probably is. But most people on the internet didn't think so. They think that this could be some sort of alien-like Star Wars that's going on, and we just can't see it with the...
Also, you see what he's saying, you can't see it. How many videos have been uploaded and shown of UFO sort of kind of, you know, machines that are invisible? You know, there's like, they look like clouds, but they're not clouds, as you just said. We wouldn't know. They're flying above our heads, we wouldn't know.
naked eye.
All right, yo, look at this.
Yesterday, and unfortunately, that rain does stick with us.
That's a bird.
We headed into the afternoon. This is our look over Pensacola Beach on our generator, guys. Camera, we have.
That's a bird. The f is that? What the f is that? What is that?
But I'm not too sure. What I do know, however, is that back in January this year, people also heard the same booming sounds in the sky while the drones and orbs were still flying all over North Carolina.
What?
That is just freaky. Bloody freaky.
What in the world? That was 30 seconds of like.
So it might just be that whatever these booming sounds are, they might actually be related to these drones and orbs. Could it be that these booming sounds are actually originating from some sort of Star Wars in the sky? Or is this all just a massive coincidence?
Or is it invisible spaceships, right, coming into our galaxy, into our airs, you know, into our skies, right? Invisible ones. Going so bloody quickly, because you know yourself, right, that you go through the sound, speed of sound, you make a noise, doesn't it? It makes a big bang, right? So what if them bangs were just loads and loads of UFOs, invisible UFOs, just coming through, making loads of constant noises? It could be. It could be. And as, what's her name? Olive said, you know, we're not alone, right?
And what about the frequency glitch? Is it connected somehow or not? What's your take? Moving to a new apartment is usually exciting and full of promise, and there's usually high hopes that everything will be even better than the last place. But sometimes moving to a new apartment is nothing but bad luck. And this is exactly what's going on with Janet since she moved in March this year.
What's up, Janet?
In her first videos, you can see her cheering with her friends and enjoying her time. But this changes quickly after a strange old man breaks in during one of her TikTok videos.
Oh, I've seen this. Bloody wow. Wow.
I don't remember. Please get out of my apartment. Please get out of my apartment. Please go of my apartment.
Completely freaked out,
What?
the next
Wait,
day, she
wait.
uploads an update on the situation. And she explains how she is pretty scared, but she can't move out because she's still in the process of paying deposits, that sort of stuff. So she stays there and hopes for the better.
I am hoping that there's a pool here.
A few days go by and she starts uploading normal videos once again. Until this happens.
What are you doing? What the bloody hell is that? What the...
Did you see that? At a specific moment in the video, she realizes that she's not all alone. There's someone or something sitting next to her, and you can actually see the indents in her video.
Look at the bed move! What I was going to say, when I said at the beginning of her bit, saying, wait for it, watch this, I won't rewind it back now, but at the beginning, when the geezer comes in her gaff, right, and she does a runner out the door, as she's running towards the door opens on its own. Like, as if it's helping her get out the gaff. And then all this tumble and crap going on, and then that. Tanya. Chicken! I mean, look.
Creepy, isn't it?
Look.
Creepy, isn't it?
You can see it. You can see it. Look. Just keep your peas. Keep your peas. Keep your eyes here. Sorry, you have to excuse the way I talk sometimes. I do come out with a load of mumble. Just along here. It's like, I don't know what it is. Like, look like some Kinder Egg looking fingers, man. Ugh. Rawr. Watch.
Creepy, isn't it?
Yeah,
but it would explain most of the bad look and why her door opened by itself when she saw that strange old man.
See?
And why...
Boom! He told you!
Why her door opened by itself when she saw that strange old man. And why some things...
I didn't notice that.
Door opened by itself when she saw that strange old man.
Right, am I seeing things? Or is there an image of a kid there? That is an image. Oh no, or was it her image?
And why some things keep moving by themselves.
I don't know.
Some even suggest that her apartment was hexed or used for dark magic at some point, and that the strange old man was actually a ghost and not someone breaking in. But I'm not too sure.
Did you see the look on his face? Did you look? Watch the look.
Strange old man was actually a ghost, not someone breaking in.
That.
But I'm not too sure.
That. And she walks around the corner. He's like that. Go and get a haircut. Bloody weirdo. Look at his face. Look. Oh no, he's coming for you. Run out the door, quick!
Maybe it was all just a prank for views.
No.
Or maybe it was the real deal. I'll leave it up to you. What do you think? And what do you think she should do?
Move.
Have you ever been through a similar situation?
Yes, I have. every day. I'll tell you my secret. I see ghosts, but they don't know they're brown bread. They just walk around like regular people. Bloody hell. Woohoo! But anyway, what do you reckon of that? That was a bit bonkers, wasn't it? That is impossible. There you go. That is bloody impossible. I like that. That was pretty cool. That was pretty damn cool. So look, let me know what you thought, peeps. Hope you enjoyed that. I really do. And also, once again, thanks for, you know, seriously, thanks for joining me. I really appreciate it. You know, I really, really do. Seriously. Not just saying it. I really do. And, yeah, so I'll have another one out for you tomorrow. But remember, please, 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 if I've already told you, I'm sure I might have done, we're going live tonight, 7:30. So please, come and say hello. It'd be lovely to chat to you, all right? I'll be there as well. It's not just April and Michelle, and Mad Mum and Abby and everybody else, all right? I'll be there as well. Okay, so it'd be lovely to have a chat with you. All right? And, yeah, moving forward from Monday, back to normal. I'll give you out a video every day. But there's one for the members tomorrow, okay? So if you're not a member, sorry, my lovely, but you're not going to be able to watch it. So, become a member. Start the year with a mad look on life. Enjoy it. Enjoy it, every single moment of it. Every single M.A.D. part of it. All right? It's cheaper than, cheaper than a cup of coffee a month. You know, and there's hours and 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 bloody hours of content. Make you laugh, make you cry, make you jump, make you freak, make you go blah, you know. One of them ones. And you end up like me then, all mad. It does exactly what it says on the tin. So look, don't forget, 7:30 tonight, alright? Please come and say hello to us. It'd be lovely to have you, you know. Also, some brilliant merch out there. I know Christmas is gone, but, got some good deals going with some nice garments. We've really got some lovely stuff out there, ladies and gentlemen. Just check it out. Honestly, good prices as well. But look, till then, till the next time, peeps, all right? You take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Stay blessed. Stay safe. And most of all, stay scared, yeah? Love you loads, everybody. Check out Casper site as well, yeah? Brilliant channel. Brilliant geezer. Love you loads, everyone. God bless.